hope you're all doing well. Today I have a life update video. I do these once in a while when I have a lot of things to update you guys on. And boy, has my life just taken a couple really unexpected turns recently. I have so much to update you guys on, and if you don't follow me on my other social media networks, which you totally should, but if you don't follow me on like my Twitter or my Instagram, you have no idea all that has been going on in my life. All really, really good things, but I wanted to sit down and make this update video because life has just been really crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna just jump right into it. Starting with, I'm not working at J.Crew anymore. So for those who don't know, I was working at J.Crew/Madewell as a stylist and a sales associate, and let me just say that I had the most wonderful experience at that store. For those who think that this is going to be a video bashing on J.Crew or spilling tea, let me just say it is one of the most wonderful companies. I loved every single second there. Every single employee was so wonderful, and in the month that I worked there, I had already made so many friends. But sometimes life throws you unexpected little curveballs and unexpected little opportunities, and it is your choice to decide kind of how you want to use those things that have been like dropped into your life. So today is kind of all about why I left J.Crew, what my new job is, how I got my new job, and all that fun stuff. So this is super wild and truly an example of treating everybody you meet with extreme kindness and extreme respect, and how far that will take you in life. So I've been working at J.Crew for literally a week and 1 day, and I was helping this amazing client who I was just taking her on the store and helping her pick out a few things, and she was super nice. I don't really want to get into like all the details just because it would take like an hour to tell the story. But long story short, the next day I was working at J.Crew, and I happened to pick up the phone at the store, and a woman was on the other line, and she was like, "Hey, can I speak to Ruby?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is Ruby, what a coincidence." Turns out she works for the same company as the woman that I was helping at J.Crew, and that company is Barney's. Now, for those who don't know, Barney's is one of the largest, most famous luxury retail stores in New York City, in the world. I mean, literally everybody knows about Barney's. They have a huge flagship store on Madison Avenue that a ton of people go to when they're visiting New York. It houses everything from top designers to ready-to-wear clothing. It is just amazing, and because I grew up in the city, I've grown up knowing about Barney's. It turns out the woman that I was helping at J.Crew is actually one of the executives at Barney's, and so they wanted me to come in to talk to them about some career opportunities. I went in for a meeting. Everybody was incredibly lovely. We talked about me and my life and acting and fashion and beauty and even my YouTube channel, and by the next day I had received an offer for a full-time position with Barney's at their flagship store. This was a ton for me to like take in all at once because I was so incredibly flattered to receive a full-time position offer from Barney's at the age of 19. And on the other hand, I was like, oh my god, I've only been working at J.Crew for a week and a half. And like, once I got my job at J.Crew, I was super happy. Like, I was not looking for another job. Like, that was the job that I thought I was gonna stick with until I booked my next acting project. But after just like thinking about everything and thinking about the difference in position, J.Crew, I was technically part-time even though I was working full-time hours. I just wasn't getting the benefits of a full-time employee. After thinking about everything and kind of looking at the numbers and looking at salary and commission rates and everything, I really decided to kind of make a switch, and I really decided that Barney's was the place for me. So I accepted the position. The next day I went into J.Crew. I gave them my 2 weeks notice, which is more like 3 weeks because I had like a lot of time between the time that I accepted the job to when I was actually going to start at Barney's. So I gave them like my 3 weeks notice. I emailed HR. I made it very clear to the managers that I loved my time there, and like I wasn't leaving because of anything that J.Crew did or didn't do, and like I wasn't looking for another job once I was there, but I was just approached with this opportunity and it would be silly of me to not take it. And everybody was super supportive and super lovely. Literally up until my last day at J.Crew, everybody was like, "Hey, congrats Ruby, that's so great, but don't forget, like, come back and visit us." Like, they were all so sweet. So yes, I now work at Barney's. That's super crazy to say. Like I said, I work full-time with them. I am a stylist for them / like personal shopper for them. So basically, like, when you come into the store, like if you're looking for a stylist, I'm there, and I'm there to kind of help make your personal shopping experience even more wonderful. But like I said, like as much as I loved J.Crew, I really felt like I needed to go to Barney's. One, because it is a commission job, so it's salary plus commission on everything that I sell, so that really does make quite a change in my weekly paychecks. And because I'm moving out of my family's apartment and I'm looking to move into my own space, you know, I want to make sure that I have the financial means to get myself the apartment that I truly, truly deserve. You know, I want to be able to provide myself like a gorgeous space in a gorgeous location, and I really felt like this job would really help contribute to making sure that that can happen. Which this is kind of like a perfect segue into like the other little thing I wanted to talk about, apartment hunting. How is it going? A lot of people have been asking me about it. So basically, because I just started my job at Barney's, I put apartment like shopping on hold for a minute just because I wanted to give myself a second to adjust to this new job. Because even though it's similar in the sense like I'm still working in a retail position, it is drastically different for a lot of various reasons, one of which being I am working for a luxury store. But also because it's a salary plus like commission pay, if that makes any sense, I want to give myself like a couple weeks to up to like a month to see how that plays into like my weekly paycheck, because I'm thinking like from the way it's all looking right now, it will really expand like the apartments that I can look at financially, if that makes any sense. So the apartment hunting will be back on in probably like 3 to 4 weeks, but for right now I just wanted to take like a quick little break, because I have been finding a couple places that I've really, really loved, but I don't want to put a payment on anything and then be like, oh wait, due to like this increase in salary now that I'm working at Barney's, I could have actually afforded this place that I really liked, but I thought that it was out of my price range originally. So that's really all I have to update you guys on, like in a nutshell. I mean, it's a lot, and I could go on and on and on and make this video like 20 minutes long. But essentially, that is really all I wanted to update you guys on. I have a new job that I am stoked about. I have apartments that I'm looking at that I'm stoked about. Life is just good, and to top it all off, I know I say this a lot, but I have the best boyfriend in the world, you guys. Today's just one of those days that I'm just feeling like super, super appreciative of like everything that I have going on in my life right now. I feel like my life is crazy, and I literally barely have time to sit down, let alone film a video, but honestly, I would much rather feel that way than feel like I have way too much time on my hands and like I'm just sitting there like with nothing to do. If this is your first time seeing my face and you haven't subscribed yet, or you've seen my face a lot and you just haven't chosen to subscribe yet, please do so. Please subscribe and help me grow the Rocks the World family. It would mean the world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day, night, afternoon, whenever you all are watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Okay? Bye guys!